Welcome to 15 to 1 tire shootout and sealant test. This is where I'm going to put 2 tire cleaners and 2 sealants on a tire. Starting with DIY All Clean at 15 to 1 for these Nighthawk IXF 15 to 1. Both are APCs. And DI Gloss Fuso 99 Tire Wax for these Fine Lab tire sealant. I'm going to start off by showing that I'm using 150 ml of water. I'm going to put 5 ml of Incredible Suds and 10 ml of IXF. The water is about 7.3 pH. My trail solution on the side is always 6.8 to 6.9. And not realizing just how strong this is, I forgot to put my gloves on. It actually comes up at a 12.1 when I put the IXF in, which is not what I was expecting actually. But I'm still going to go through and put in the Incredible Suds, just rechecking quickly, but it comes out the same. I put in the Incredible Suds, give it a little mix. Then I'm going to put the pH meter back in, and lo and behold I see 11.9 and then 12, because Incredible Suds is actually not acidic, but it's lower pH at around 8 to 9. Now that's good. I have a bottle to put it in, and I'm putting it in that bottle. And that should be good. The next thing is to put a sprayer on, and I have either a white or a black sprayer I'm going to use. They're both the same model, 320s, so they're 1.1 milliliter. And next I'm just going to quickly test the DIY detail, which is already pre-made up, 15 to 1, and it has Incredible Suds in, and what you see is we come up to a number of 10.3, which is obviously significantly lower in the logarithmic scale. For every single digit you go up 10 times the magnitude, so you know it's quite a couple of 10 times, which is 100 times the magnitude of. So we'll see which really cleans better. Are they similar? But can you use any APC? I think you can. Then next we move on to the tyre. I'm not showing the brushes. I obviously didn't do the shot well on this, but I have 2 brushes. I have the cleaners, DIY detail. So I'm just going to put on first. I'm just going to quickly show the brushes poorly because that's all I have of it. And yes, I'm also going to do the inner part of the wheel, but I'm really looking for the tyre cleaning over the wheel cleaning itself. Yes, it's definitely dirty. I'm going to give it about 30 to 60 seconds, which I think is more like 30 seconds. Then wash off, they're definitely 60. Now looking, wash off the DIY detail on the one side, water in the sprayer, and then I wash off the IXF straight away. I should have waited a little bit for that, but that's, I guess it's fine. Put some on the brush, put some more DIY detail on, and as you can see, because of the Incredible Suds, it foams right up, so you know it's there. I don't think I'm over scrubbing it, I just given it, for me it's enough. And then I do the same with the IXF, and the same thing's going to occur. And I'm looking at the brownness from one side to the other. And I can tell you that I thought I see more brown coming off from the IXF. And I think as you leave it, you see more come off, or more brown in terms of turning there, which might be the ozonate. But for cleaning, I think that was fine. I actually think that they both wash off fairly easy, and that works pretty well. I'm giving it kind of the 30 seconds between the 2 sides just to make sure it gets enough time from the scrub, just to make sure it gets the same kind of bite time. And then I'm going to put some quick beads on quickly on the center section just to make sure it's easier to clean. Actually, these very short presses there, barely anything goes on, so it's a few presses. And just give it a few seconds and then spray up and spray off. And as you can see, it beads up very well. And then next I come in with a Greenworks air dryer. But one thing I realised from this, apart from knocking the camera a few times, it's not drying as quick as I want. And of course I knocked it, and I went and got the pet dryer, which is actually a heated dryer, and I'm now using that, which actually dries off much better because it's drier. And if you take a good look, it actually looks pretty clean on both sides. They really do look very similar, and actually I still thought very, very slightly the IXF was cleaner, but it is actually stronger technically on the panel by a high magnitude. After it's dried off, I'm then going to get on to the tyre sealants and the tyre wax. So I've got the, just giving you a quick close-up first of picture of the tyre just so you can see it. You can see actually the wheel itself is pretty clean too. You just see me I'm using a yellow sponge pad, so I'm going to keep that pretty similar. And I'm also going to use the tyre stem just to do me the 50-50, which is, I guess, is fine as I look at it. Wipe some on, and then I think this may be a little touch too much on the bottom, so I'll wipe a little off at the bottom there. But then I do want to make sure that there's enough on it, so I just gently wipe a little more on. And then I'm going to move over to the wax side and put some wax on. The soft 99 is the DI gloss wax. Waxes are supposed to be the originals. So I'm going to put that on to see how that lasts and how well that works. Give that another wipe, and then I guess I'll be coming back over now with the wax, putting some other wax on, and then start just wiping it on, which I guess it looks fine. Putting that tyre wax on. They both kind of go on similarly, make your hands quite blackened in colour. I don't necessarily like that. I think the camera shut off, and then when I came back I'm on the second coating here. On the tyre side, I think that's what it is. And then I'm working on to the sealant side again. And of course now I'm at the end point, so once I've finished with the tyre sealant, I'll have a little bit of relaxed break time. I've taken a picture and moved it around just so you can see it. They actually look fairly similar. The sealant may look very slightly glossier. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Until part 2 comes out, all the products that are going to be used are right there. Please like and subscribe. Goodbye.